Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. It is going to be a massive week for crypto and Ripple. We have to be paying attention to XRP. We have the house that has just announced that the week of July 14th is going to be known as Crypto Week. They're going to be discussing the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, regarding stablecoins. This is going to have a massive impact on RLUSD. We have documentation stating that RLUSD is one of the safest stablecoins for institutions. And so we're going to be going over that as well. If you enjoy this content, do me a favor and hit the like button, and hopefully by the end of this video, you will become a subscriber. And so, let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here for XRP. Now, this is looking extremely bullish. We have seen consolidation here since early this year. And so we have been forming this triangle here, and we're getting very close to a breakout to the upside. And now we have seen this pattern before. I have talked about this back in September when we saw Ripple trading right around 60 cents. And so this was a massive breakout right here, and once we broke to the upside, we saw a huge move to about $3.50. And so we could see a big push here for Ripple once we do break out, and so this is definitely something to be paying attention to. And so if you're interested in trading XRP, there is a link underneath the video to Weeks Exchange. This is my go-to exchange, and they do have a great promotion offer going on right now through July 16th. And so this is a welcome bonus here. Just by signing up with your phone number and email, you can get a $100 bonus. And then if you do transfer funds onto the platform, you can earn money there as well. And so in addition to the house announcing the week of July 14th as Crypto Week, we also have the ISO 20022 standard going live on July 14th. This is the international payment standard. And so this is going to be massive for XRP. And I will be explaining why that is. If we go over to the ISO 2002 standard for the financial industry here, we can see the registration management group member list here. We can see here that we have BTCC that processes quadrillions of dollars every single year. We have the European Central Bank, we have MasterCard, and we have RippleNet listed right here. And so they have been on the list here for quite some time. And so we can see here that Ripple has been working on meeting the ISO 2002 standards for a very long time, since the start, right? This was posted here on June 11th, 2020. And we can see that they are thrilled to share that Ripple is part of the ISO 20022 standard and is the first member focused on DLT. This membership enables us to meet the needs of our 300 plus customers by defining the future direction of cross-border payment standards to evolve to the standard. And so this was back in 2020. Now I would assume they have more customers than this as well, right? There's been bank IDs that have been assigned. And so in addition to the standard going live here, and then we have the house announcing Crypto Week, we also have Anchorage Digital here talking about the stablecoin safety matrix. Let's take a look at RLUSD. Now when it comes to stablecoins, there's two things to focus on. There's the regulatory oversight, which assumes how the stablecoin issuer is subject to financial supervision. And then we have the reserve asset and liability management. And so this is the composition of reserves backing the stablecoin. And so if we go ahead and take a look at the stablecoin matrix here, we can see we have 1 through 5 for liability management, and then we have 1 through 5 for regulatory oversight. And so we can see down here that 1 means no regulator, and 5 means that there's a federal U.S. prudential regulator. And then we have reserve management as well, right? Whether they have the reserves to cover the assets in stablecoins. And so we can see here we have USDC and then we have USDT. These are the largest stablecoins today. And so USDC is ranking 2 on both of those. We can see here we have USDT and then we have RLUSD with a ranking of 4. If we go ahead and take a look at the safety matrix down here, we can see that we have RLUSD with the regulatory oversight. And so this is regulated by the New York Department of Financial Services along with PayPal's stablecoin. But if we compare this to USDC and USDT, they're currently ranked 2 and 2.5. Again, with the reserve management as well, we have USDC here with 2, USDT at 3.5, and then we have Ripple at 4 and 4, right? And so this is one of the most trusted stablecoins out there for institutions. And so this is definitely something to be paying attention to. If we go ahead and take a look at the RLUSD stablecoin, we can see the current market cap's just over $450 million. We have holders of about 3% in the last 30 days, getting close to 33,000. And if we take a look at the monthly transfer volume, it's up about 50% over the last 30 days. We're talking about $2.8 billion. And so we're going to start seeing more implementation of this technology. right? Especially with the Clarity Bill coming up. We have the Genius Act as well. And so it's going to be a massive week on July 14th. I definitely think this is something to be paying attention to, especially with the implementation of the ISO standards here, and RippleNet is listed as a member. And so I think this is massive right here. If you go through this entire list, we do not have any other cryptocurrencies listed on here. And so definitely something that's going to be massive, right? We also have the Ripple lawsuit that is potentially coming to an end. Now Ripple has agreed that they have come to terms with the lawsuit ending, right? And so everything is starting to come together here. I could see Ripple being utilized, right? This technology is definitely going to make a difference in the world. It's going to reduce the fees. It's going to increase the transaction speeds. And so we're going to see blockchain change the financial industry. Now, if you found this information to be helpful, go ahead and hit the like button and make sure to check out that link underneath the video to Week's exchange if you're interested in trading XRP. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.